Well, hello, y'all. How y'all doing? We finna talk, man. What's going on, past, present, and future? What's going on with you, earth signs? Something has got people just... Somebody here is just pissed the heck off. I mean, I've never felt such like I'm angry. So what's got you so that happened in the past that just made you to where you just don't give a crap? So Taurus-Virgo-Capricorn, what happened to you in the past? So Spirit, what happened in the past, present, and future? What's going on? What happened in the past that pissed you off, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? What pissed you off in the past? This is for all of you. Like, share, subscribe. What may have pissed you off in the past? Your pride, 7. Somebody could have 7 on the birthday or 7 days. Somebody was... What pissed you off because you got in your pride. You were so freaking prideful. You let your pride take over you. You know, your pride makes you do some evil Somebody was in their pride, and what else was there in the past? In their pride. Why was you in your pride? Your pride, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because you was procrastinating on the 8th. You was doing a lot of procrastinating. 8 is fishing to this too. It could be a number 8. Somebody was procrastinating all the time. There was always, I'm going to do it, but they were in their pride. So that's what left you. You be procrastinating on what you should do. So what else? Why was you procrastinating the whole time? What was the deal with that? You was just procrastinating. Why was you doing that? Because you was playing the wild card. Okay, see, you was trying to play the wild card. Somebody could have 15 in their birthday or 15. You was trying to play somebody's wild card when it comes to someone's dreams. In other words, you're gonna try it. From what I heard, you was trying to stop somebody's dreams and somebody from getting where they need to go. So you thought you was gonna do the wild card. And this person, you ain't getting the results that you wanted. So what's going on presently? Somebody's not. This is gonna be somebody around you too. So what happened? What's in the present? So what you doing now? So what's going through your head right now? What are you up to right now? You was chasing lust, sexuality, and art. Somebody could be 33. Someone was chasing a lot of their sexual energy. In other words, I got to have you, baby, because you look fine, you know. Someone was trying to figure out their sexuality. So they was chasing, and you know, they loved the art of, I can have it the way I want. So in the present, you was chasing your sexuality. You was trying to figure out what you want. Some of you been trying to figure out what you want sexually. That was the biggest problem that was holding you back. Why is sexuality the biggest thing that was holding you back? Somebody could be 33 in the present situation. What's the sexuality that's holding you back, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Because of help from above. Something about 27. So they're trying to give you help from above so you can see the right way. And see, they want you to take off that mask that you got on. Somebody could be the 11th, could be someone needed to take off their mask with 27. Somebody need to take off that mask of what they're not showing themselves, their hand. But the above is finna start making you take off that mask and start showing your true self. They're gonna show you to take off that mask and stop faking, because you confused about your sexuality. Anybody come up to me and say, baby, or dude, whatever, same sex, that's your preference, but you want the idea of doing what you want. You want that pleasure. You want to feel good. You want all that your body needs. But see, you don't understand. If that's all we was here for, that would have been easy to do. You should just ask them for sex up in the heavens. That's all I want was sex. That's not all we need here, because if that's all you needed here on this planet, you wouldn't be buying cars. You give whoever you with everything, because the only thing you want was their body to do whatever you like, to play with your fantasies. Somebody's all in their fantasies. That's what's getting them caught up, and you're going to lose everything being in your fantasies. That's why the above came down to help your way, because they said you got caught up. So there's some angels here trying to help you get out of that tail everywhere. Oh, yeah, I love it both. I can't decide. I gotta have it all, man. I love it, man. I love it, man. I love it. You love listening to the Most High saying, let me come down and slap the piss out of you. Most High sitting there saying, let me come down here and slap the piss out of you. I didn't send you down here to think everything was about your jewels. You didn't come down here. That's all you wanted. We could have just made you. We could have did something different. You did a whole U-turn on the plan that we sent you down here to do. Sex made you crazy. It's sex of art. You love sex, the art of the beauty of the body, but you didn't think about the mind. They could use you, steal from you, do everything to you, and you didn't think about the mind. See, if the mind and the body and who you're dealing with, you don't have no connection with, and they let you do whatever, you don't have no joy, because in the end, this person here is only fulfilling fantasies. It's only a fantasy. What happened to fulfilling your dreams, what you agreed to do before you got here? You forgot all about it. You forgot what your purpose was. It wasn't just sex. It wasn't the same sex. Some people are doing the same sex. It wasn't make the art where I got you and we have all I want. Somebody played you with sex, and in the end they're going to leave you once they're done with you. That was the whole plan. Sex ain't enough all the time. It don't pay the bills. I'm going to tell you something. You ain't got the money, and the money go funny, then you're going to lose the sex. You're going to lose everything, because ain't nobody going to be with you with no money and no this. The only person going to be with you is who they signed that's going to be 100 with you and down with you. Not somebody we built off a fantasy. We could have agreed to that up there. You didn't have to come down here. This is somebody's soulmate, a divine masculine, or whoever this is. You love the same sex. You're confused sexually, and you let what you have rule you, because, and I don't get it. To me, it's overrated. Tell you the truth, you done been all things. Some of you been women, some of you been men, some of you done this before in another life. You come back here and you're thirsty. See, Most High is laughing at you, really, because I put the devil in front of you and tempted you, and you went for it because you didn't have no pride in thyself. Whoever this is around you or you. You got to have pride in yourself. Don't let sex rule you, and then that's when all the other diseases and everything come around, because you're not listening to reality. You want the fantasy of things. You don't want no real love. You didn't want somebody to empower you inside and out. It's not the beauty. It's the person on the inside that's going to stick with you. And the soul, that tie that you have with each other. You promised that before, and you went left, and you left your promise. Now what's happening in the future with you, Earth signs? Victim consciousness. See, it puts you in 12. Somebody could be 12 in the birthday. Put you in victim consciousness. In other words, you're going to feel like a victim. And you need to pay attention to the signs, something about 10. And you need to start paying attention to the signs of what's around you in the future. Because you're not looking. You're going to feel like a victim. And you're going to go in victim consciousness. You don't know how to come out of that. You'll start drinking, start doing all kinds of things. When it all comes said and done, and you don't get what you want, and that person gone, you back to where you started. And if you lose it all for a piece of butt, you got to have faith, and then you're going to learn to have faith. Somebody with the 22 in their birthday or whatever could be, 22 years old, you're going to learn to have more faith than worrying about sex. And booty train, the same sex, you're going to know that's always there. But it's not the right person, because if a person lets you do everything they want and they don't know how to say no, why would you want a person that give you your fantasies, but one thing they can't give you, and that's love? That's not even cool. I'd rather be loved than treated like some idiot on the street. Like, share, and subscribe.